Hey guys, it's Armadillo Alex here, and welcome to my new series, Cooking with Armadillo Alex.
Oh no! Ah, the finger!
So guys, today we're gonna be cooking, drum roll please, yes, that's right, a chocolate Victoria sponge cake. So let's get to it. Okay guys, so the first thing you want to do before starting to make this cake is preheat your oven to 160 degrees. So the ingredients that you'll need for this chocolate Victoria sponge cake are as follows. For the main cake itself, you need 110 grams of self-raising flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 110 grams of margarine or butter, 110 grams of caster sugar, 2 large eggs, 1 teaspoon of cocoa powder, and yeah, that's about it really. So, for the filling of the cake, there's quite a lot of different ingredients you can use depending on your personal preference. There's jam, marmalade, chocolate spread, cream, even lemon curd. But in this case, I'm going to be using some raspberry jam. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is get 2 small tins, line them with some greaseproof paper and lightly grease them. After that, get your mixing bowl. It's good if you have quite a big size. And then get your 110 grams of flour. And you're going to want to sieve that into the bowl. So we're going to do that now. Alright, once you've done that, you're also going to want to sieve the baking powder into it. So we're going to do that now as well. And cool, we've sieved that. Alright, after you've done that, all you're going to want to do is add the rest of the ingredients to it. So yeah, that's the sugar, the margarine, the cocoa powder, don't forget that, and finally your 2 eggs, alright? So let's crack them. Alright guys, so you should have all of your ingredients in your bowl, apart from what you're going to use to fill the inside of the cake later. So now what we're going to do, we're going to whisk it. You can hand whisk it, but I'm going to be using an electric whisk. I just think it's quicker and it's just more efficient. So let's do this. I'm going to put it on setting 2 out of 3. So yeah, let's whisk it. So yeah, we've whisked it. So now we're going to be getting all of the excess ingredients off of the whisks. And then yeah, we're going to be putting it into the tins. Make sure you have an even amount in each tin, otherwise it's going to be a bit of a weird cake. So as you can see, I'm just slapping it on here into the tray. Slap a bit on there. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, so now you should have a pretty even amount of ingredients in each of your trays. Make sure you clear as much of the bowl as you can. Now what you want to do is make sure that each half cake inside the tins have a smooth surface. So you want to do is flatten that out. You can use a spoon, but I don't even know what this is called, but I'm using it. So you've got that one there, and then we're going to be doing this one. And yeah, that looks pretty smooth to me. I'm not sure what you guys think. Is that smooth enough? I think that's smooth enough. We're good to go. Alright guys, so now that you've done that, all you need to do now is put these tins into the oven. I would put them on the bottom shelf if you want them to cook quicker. So that's 1 in, and that's 2 in. Now you just need to leave them for about 30 minutes. Make sure to keep checking on them and take them out after that. So, while we wait for the cake to bake, why not roll some chocolate flavoured icing? Sure, maybe it's not typical in a normal Victoria sponge cake, but this is a chocolate one, so let's do this. You're going to want to put some flour on the surface before you do it, then all you need is a rolling pin and your icing. Yeah, you want to roll it good.
they ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Alright guys, so I probably rolled the icing as thin as I can get it. Look, that is pretty thin if you ask me. So yeah, we're going to be using this later when we cover the top of the cake. So the cakes have been in the oven for about half an hour now, so let's just get them out. Oh. Flip, we got it, we got one. Put it there, yep, alright. Time for the next. Oh, come on. Oh, God damn it. I'm making a mess of this. And boom, we got this one as well. So now that we've got the cakes out the oven, what we need to do is get them out of the greasing paper and onto somewhere where they can cool. If you've got one of those racks, one of those metal crisscross grid things, that's ideal, but as I don't, I'm just gonna be cooling it on a regular plate, you know? So you wanna cut around the greaseproof paper, like so. Okay, that's one ready to cool. Now let's do the next one. And there we go, that's the second half. Now that we've done that, we just need to leave them for a little bit to allow them to cool, and then we can put the icing on. Alright guys, so now you should have allowed your cakes to cool, and they should look kind of like this. Not as much like that one, but it's okay. As long as they're just about in one piece, you're good to go to start spreading your filler on them. But yeah, as I said, I'm going to be using some raspberry jam as my filler, so let's just start spreading it. Alright, so once you've slapped as much of the filler that you want onto one half of the cake, you want to carefully stick the other half of the cake onto it. So we're going to have to be very careful about this. Oh poop, okay, a bit fell off, but it's alright. Alright guys, so what I've got so far is basically a classic Victoria sponge cake, but minus the sprinkling of ice and sugar on top. But remember, this is a chocolate Victoria sponge cake, so we need to put the chocolate icing that we rolled earlier on top of it. So let's do this. Alright. Alright guys, by now you should have completely iced the top of the cake. I was going to do the whole thing, but I kind of gave up on that really. And you're probably thinking, well, that looks like a pretty crap cake, but you're wrong. This is how I wanted it to turn out. Look how good that is. Oh my God. Okay guys, now that we've put the icing on top, all we need to do is decorate it. So, let's see what we've got. We've got some writing icing here in colours red, blue, green and yellow. And we also have some happy birthday candles, because this isn't just a normal cake, this is a birthday cake for my best friend Molly. She's sick. And yeah, it's her birthday today. I'm filming this on Friday. You're probably seeing this on Sunday, but we're going out tomorrow with some friends, and I'm gonna give her this cake, you know? So we're gonna decorate it as we would for a birthday. So let's do this. We're gonna start with the icing pens first. So boom, we've done the decorative writing stuff. We put for Molly, because it's cake for Molly, you know, I'm so original. And now we're just gonna get the candles out. Boom, boom, and boom. So guys, here is the finished product. What do you think of it? I think that it's pretty good for what it is. I've spent some good work on that, and I hope you learned something new, how to make chocolate Victoria sponge cake, you know? I think it's pretty sick. So yeah, all we need to do now is put it in its cake box. Guys, we finally finished the cake, and I hope that if you want to make a cake like this, you'll follow this guide and make your dreams come true. But yeah, put any questions or thoughts you have in the comments below, and definitely leave a like if you want to see more of this series in the future. Anyway, that's all from me, so I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Armadillo, out! Yeah!